Hello and welcome to a video tutorial on database. I'm going to use a 2016 specimen paper to explain how to import two different tables into database. In this case, we are using a CSV file and we're going to include primary keys in this particular question because the question requires that we include a primary key. So in this sense, it means we're going to have a relational database. Quickly, I'm going to take you through this and then we'll see how to do this. All right, so already done this, but however, I'm going to delete to just show you how to do that quickly. All right, so go to external and go to text file, browse, and my information is on the working area on my desktop, cast. So I click on OK, go to next. When you read the question, it says that use the field names and data types. So these are the field names and data types. Obviously, text, currency, Boolean are the data types, and so this will be the field names. So you go back to the question and say select, choose this part that says first row contains field name. So that is it. What you have to do here and click on advanced. And once you click on advanced, we want to check if the field names and the data types do match. So we check quickly to see the first four are text. So let's see if there's same here. So text, so this needs to be changed to text. And so we do that quickly. And let's check the next one. So currency, text, and Boolean. That's the next four. So next four, this should be currency, text, and this should be Boolean. Boolean is the same as the yes, no. So I click on that and click on OK and move to next and next again. And then I come to where I have to choose a primary key. So it says let access add primary key. No, in this case, we want to choose a primary key. So in the case where you are not given a primary key, all you have to click on is no primary key. We don't necessarily need it unless the database you're using requires that you choose a primary key. In the case of in our case, we do not need to do that, but this question requires that we choose a primary key, and access will identify the primary key within the table. So in this case, Vin is the primary key, and we go to next, and then all I have to do is add TBL to mean that that's a table. Click on finish, close. So that is how to import. So we've done this without an error. So quickly go through the next procedure, importing then other table. So I do that, open, OK, next, again first row contains field names, and then go to next. So you just have to check if I have any data type to make sure match. Question 24, okay, there's no data type to change, so all I have to do is to set the distributor code field as a key field, which is the same as the primary key. So go to next and so choose my own primary key, and again access, identify the distributed code as the distributor code as the primary key. So I go to next and then add table TBL in table, then click on finish. Right. So these two tables have been imported without any error. What you have to do is to go to home, double click on the table to open, double click on that table also to open. The first one I have to do is this particular table. I go to the view and go to design view. What we have to do here is to change the format of yes, no under this patch so that we see it as yes, no and not zeros and ones. So if you look closely in this table, you find that we have this patch, under this patch you have -1 and 0, and which is not yes, no. So we have to go to the format and change that quickly. So we do that under design view and format. You come to format and then change, that's under the field property, and change it to yes, no, save, and that is it for. So to show that we've done that, just click on the the other view, which is a data sheet view, and then brings you here to see that the -1, 0 now have been changed to yes and no. So we are done with the first part of the question that says that we need to import two tables and then have the primary key being set or the key field being set. So that is how to import two tables with two different primary keys. On this note, I have to pause and say goodbye, and I encourage you to practice and make sure you're able to import those two tables without any errors. And then I'll see you in the next video tutorial. So until we meet again, goodbye.